Video, just a shoulda, woulda, coulda. Show you what I actually could have made if I would have stayed in my trade perfectly, which nobody's going to get it perfect. I didn't have enough conviction on my strategy. I'd only seen it work maybe one or two times before on back testing it. We're coming out of a major bear market at the least. You call it a recession, you call it a, bloodbath, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much everything on the list is red that I bought. So, my opinion, I think the party's over till at least February 10th, February 15th, somewhere in there. I think we're going to get at least maybe a 3 to 4 week correction, and then we get a 3 or 4 week bounce, and then probably another after you get a small bounce around April 10th, I think, probably due to the halving cycle. It bounces for, I think, a 15-day period, and then you're looking at a pretty good pullback until about May 10th, I think. May 10th until July 2nd looks really strong. That'd be a good little 7-8 week, maybe 9 week pattern of up action that I think you could make some decent money somewhere around the middle of May if you bought in anywhere between May 10th to May 15th. I think you can make some decent money, but I just wanted, for my own enjoyment, my own morbid curiosity, I just wanted to see what I could have made on all these if I would have held them for the full duration of the 9 count using TD sequential. But for the most part, I bought in most of them anywhere between September to October. So anyway, you see a 9. Probably on that one was right there. Actually, it was around September 11th to the 15th, somewhere in there. So on Ajax, I could have made 107%. Now that's to the top, so nobody got that. Nobody's going to call the top. If you sold into the week on the 9, you got nearly 80% on your money. That's doable. That was doable. Gala could have made 192%. Render 282%. Solana 574%, which nobody got that. That's all right. You could even go to here if you went back to September 11th, 627%. And that's not even the best one. Ethereum, 76%. Ultra, 148%. Pyre, 230%. CAS, 261%. Matic, 117%. TRX. I wasn't buying this thing back in August. I know that, but I'm not exactly sure. Could have been right there into that week. So let's say 40%. Because you didn't get the top. Nobody got the top. So 30%. I averaged about 35% on my money, I think. Maybe roughly 50%, I guess. This one, Injective, could have made 560%. Pretty sure I bought the 9. I don't know exactly. I bought the end of the week, though. So, yeah, 555%. It's like you say, nobody's going to get the top, so just drop that down to there. So, say 430%. I'm pretty sure I sold this on this 9 count, and it just kept on trucking, man. Like another 95%, I think. If I got this 9, so I made like 141. I made at least 100% on my money. I thought I hit a home run, and the thing just kept on going, man. I was just, like I say, the top was 554%. Maker, 83%. GMX, 103. FTM, 193%. Ruin, 351%. And that was in October. I know I didn't buy this 9. I could have bought this pullback here, but I'm guessing I might have bought into the week of this 1 bar. Maybe. I can't remember when I bought Ruin, to be honest. Doge, 86%. BitGet, BGB, 66%. AVAX, 477%. I don't remember AVAX running like that, but it says it did. I probably bought this 9. That was September 25th. Still 412% if you got to the top, but I probably sold this 9 count down up here, so 125%, which is still a home run, but you know, you still miss your blow off 3 or 4 weeks here, 2 or 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks after your 9 bar. You got, let me zoom in on that so you can see. See, you hit your 9 count right here. This is a weekly chart, so this is 7 days of price action. So, 21 more days, you got a pretty sizable move here. Let me measure that. How much did that go up after that? Another 117%. in 21 days, you made another 117% on your money. Just holding for that 10, 11, 12, 13 count. This is bar 10, what I call it. 11, this is 12, where it topped out. Now, you gave up 19% on bar 3, so if you didn't get out, you've already given up probably close to 30% on most coins from the high to where it's at now. You're down 36% on AVAX. That's a standard drop, for now. I don't think it's over yet, but LTC, I think I got in on this 9 bar. You could have made 25%. I might have got most of that. I probably sold on this 9, but could have sold on the 8. I don't know. I might have made 20%. I can't even remember buying. I was definitely in LTC. I definitely bought it. Veracity, VRA. There again, I'm pretty sure I bought the Sunday on the 9 bar. This shows you could have made 128%. I think I made close to 100% on my money on it. Might have got out here. Could have got out on this 9 bar. There's 94%. If you sold, Sunday to Sunday, 9 weeks, you made 94% on your money. I mean, that's pretty good money. And these aren't even the best ones. I mean, if you put the watch list on, there's one called what is it? There's some of them I'm bidding. I've got bids on some of these that just totally blew my mind. What did Myriad do? I think it was crazy. I mean, some of them did close to 1,000, 5,000%. This one did 1,200 on Myriad. Orca, I missed most of Orca. By the time, didn't even know Orca existed until, they went up 1,000% on Orca. This Powell, I don't know what it is, but Sailor was one I missed. Ooh, 5,296% in like 6 weeks. Dude, over 5,000% on your money. Suey, I miss Suey. Where was Suey, Uncle Rand? I watch that crypto banter show every day. 244. I mean, that's not great. Where's the SE? Let me see. I need to get that back on my watch list because I just sold it. SEI, I think. USDT. Let's take a look at what it did. I know it blew up. If you bought the 1 bar to the top, 730%. Woo! This Astro, it's been a beast. It's hard to buy. You can get it on CoinEx. 2,500%. Karate, Mr. Karate. Karate Combat or something. This is like an MMA thing. Almost 1,000%. 955. Whoo. Myro. What's Myro done? From the bottom to the top, he's up 2,273%. Rollbit. Rollbit's not that great. GFAL was a beast. Big Time was a good one. Ruin, Perpetual. Perp was good. That was one of Ian King's picks. Almost 300%. GMX, Lido's been awesome. I recently sold it because it's nearly everything's taking a beating. Cetus, didn't even know Cetus existed till a week ago, but 321%. Inspect, man, that one's relatively new. WLD, it did pretty good. What did it do? What about that Bonk? That Bonk coin. Where's Bonk at? 1,000 Bonk or regular Bonk? Doesn't matter. Let's go Bonk. Is that 20,000? In 9 weeks? That's 20,000%. 20,014%, bro. In 9 weeks. Where was this? It didn't even show up. I couldn't chart it. That's the main problem. Now you can chart it now, but back then, here's regular straight bonk. It's a meme coin. I mean, it's yeah, there's 19,000% in 9 weeks, bro. Almost 20,000% on your money in 9 weeks. Dude, oh man. I missed it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I missed it. I got a piece of it. I made a little money on it. I tried to short it. Could have shorted it and made some good money. There's 200% on Altura, APT, probably close to the same. Nearly everything, you can make at least 100, 200% on your money. 129. This Beam's been kicking butt. It's relatively new, but I mean, if you got in off the IPO, which nobody did, you made 593%. You bought at the end of the week, on the first week, you're still at 500% on your money. You just never know which one's going to do this. Most time, they drop pretty hard, So it's hard to bet on that, but this Byte. What is Byte? This is one of Alex Becker's coin deals. Nearly 1,000% on Byte. BYTE. Or Bytes. I guess Bytes is what you call it. Some of these are FUD. Now, these are meme coins, but Fufu, yeah, I'm not buying this. I mean, that's what they usually do. They ICO, the next week they dump. So you got to watch that. Now Gala, Hello Coin, it boomed. I did get most of this Hello. I didn't time perfect. 408%. I remember buying this during the bear market somewhere in here. I don't know exactly where I bought it. I thought I bought it in 22. So who knows? It used to be Doge Dash, and they changed the name of it. Yeah, you can't track it anymore. But Let's see if we can. Can you still pull up Doge Dash? There's Wrap BNB Doge Dash on Pancake. Let's pull a chart of that. That goes back to 22. Yeah, spiked out late November 21, like most everything else. It came out with a coin. You know, it was cool. Huge drop. You know, it's pretty much went sideways. Yeah, about September 22, it blew out 73%. It went up. But it looks like October of 22, I think that's when they converted to Hello coin. So I can't remember exactly when I bought it. Probably during the summer of 22. Let's just say I timed it around June, July. Yeah, that's a bunch of zeros and 34.80. Now this is 13 cents. I don't know if that converted to that like that, but whatever. Right? So you know that's off of BNB. So hello BNB. Yeah, you can't track that. Hello BNB. You can't track it. USDT, you can track it here. You got Gate, SPY, possible buy, breakout. What about Bybit? Hello, Bitmart, BitGet. It's probably same chart right here, but yeah. Yeah, if you got in top to bottom, you made 5,200% on your money. Woo! Yeah, here it is right here. October 22, it converted from Doge Dash to Hello. If you got the bottom, which I don't think I did, I might have lucked out and got close to this, but that's 5,000% on your money. I'm still holding this one, but I'm gonna just hold it long term. I got it in the wallet. You know, not a lot. I got like 1,000 coins of it, but so if it goes to $1, I got $1,000. But I might have put $100 in it, something like that. You know, I didn't shoot for the moon on that one because it's a cool game, but I don't know. It gets kind of boring after a while. It's kind of monotonous. They're changing it up. They're making it a little more challenging here lately. You know, it's got good graphics, got pretty decent play action. You can play it on a laptop. Pretty good. You can play it on your phone, iPhone or Android, I think. I got iPhone, so it does work decent on an iPhone. Let's see what Link did. What did Link do on a weekly? Let's pull Link up on one count to the high, 189%. Kuji did really good. I never thought I'd buy anything called Kuji, especially after watching that Cujo movie. Almost 1,000%, 975%. Woo! Wow, 13 weeks. What was another really good one? They're saying this this BCB. That's another one of Becker's coins that he likes. To the 9 count, 1,100%. Nice. Let's see. You got the bonk. You got what Pepe do back in the day. Let me see who had it first. Probably Binance. Let's see what Pepe did back in the day. From the high or the low to the high, you got 186%. That's not great, but some of these new ones, COQ, I think they call it. No. COQ is one of USDT probably. Where can you buy this thing at? You get it on Bybit spot. Let's see what it's done. Straight down. COQ. USDT. Probably get it on Wrapped. Unibot was probably Uniswap. Wrapped AVAX on Trader Joe. Yeah, I mean from the bottom, you know, if you got the ICO, what is that? 118,000% from the when it hit the market, dude. I mean, just it's a meme coin, you know. It's stupid stuff. There was another one called Toshi. What is it? Toshi? Toshi. I was looking at it. Polynex has it. Bitmart Weekly. From the bottom, if you got the bottom on this thing, which nobody did, say you got it right there. There's 68,000% on your money on Toshi. That's insane, dude. Insane. What about Super? Super made some good money. I don't know what they made, but there's a gaming coin. Everybody's saying it's going to be the next up and coming. Almost 1,000% on your money on Super. Just straight Bitcoin was pretty solid. I mean, to the top, you made 96% on your money. Now, I think the party's over for a while, but I would be very careful, you know, from this point forward. But WaxL, what is that? I don't remember. Oh, that's Axel, XLR. That's another Ian King coin. I missed that one. 302%. It's selling off pretty hard. I anticipate it to go down probably this 52, 60 cent zone, maybe 68. If you're lucky, I'd probably come across, look for support, maybe around in here, around a 74. If you lose that, I guess around 57. Let's mark that off so I don't forget about that. 'Cause I do want to buy this one back at some point. Just put that one on there, 74, and then one right there, 57. That's where I'd shoot it. I could get to 52, but that'd be probably a home run. If you snag that at 52, I think that's a heck of a bargain. That looks like about a 30% drop. Most everything close to 30. Yeah, right at 30, 31. Yeah, that's about where most people are sitting right now. On average, I mean, even Bitcoin is starting to pull back. I forget what it's done off the top. I mean, not terrible, but like I say, could have made 96%. You know, the shoulda, woulda, coulda game, it'll drive you insane. But so yeah, you're only down 16% on Bitcoin right now. ETH, I don't even have ETH on here. I need to put ETH, I guess, back on here just so I can watch it, if nothing else. But yeah, ETH, you made 76%, but it's pulled back. Not a lot, but you are down 9 or 10% from the top. Be careful on that too. I think you're going to come back down into this channel. Remember where Gareth Soloway had a good channel on this ETH right here. We start on the week of November 21st, 2022. Draw your parallel lines. Come over here and get you a parallel line right here. And drag this out. Come up to your top, close to your top. Close as you can, but So it didn't quite hit the top of the channel, but so most likely you sell off and you're going to retest the bottom of this channel. It definitely looks like the bottom of this channel is pretty close. So I'm guessing anywhere between 1800, 1860, 1860 on Ethereum on a pullback. That'd be my guess. You could throw a Fibonacci on it. Might get pretty close. Go top to bottom. See, there's your 786, 1791, 1890. If you pull sequential, let's use Binance weekly. Let's see. Yeah. Your will stop is 2100. So if you lose that, you're probably going to test bottom of the cloud somewhere over in here in March. Could be February. That's about 1700, 1800. Yeah. Could be top of this cloud, 1817, 1818 for easy to remember. Maybe you can get the 2K zone. That's not bad. Dollar cost average. I throw in a 2100. I throw in a 2K. Probably another 1818, top of the cloud. Worst case scenario, 1720. I guess bottom of the cloud, 1607, 1607. I doubt we test that because you've got a catalyst coming up on Ethereum. So they're the next one to most likely get an ETF approval. So right now you don't have money flow. You've got money flow kind of came out. Now it has accumulated since here, but it's extremely overbought compared to gold. Yeah, that's compared to gold. So nearly everything's overextended. I think we're due for a correction on just about everything. The dollar, I don't think wouldn't be a bad place to park some money. You can see it's hit a 9 perfection December 24th. It's went pretty much straight up ever since on a weekly basis. Now it could bump its head against the cloud, in the next week or so. 28, somewhere in there, maybe 27, 28. It could trail on up here to, the bottom of this cloud, and then kind of trail down. But if it comes all the way up here, that's 28.85. You're sitting at 27.71. That's almost $1 per share, per contract, whatever you're buying. You could even test top of the cloud, or maybe that will stop 29. I'd look for the 29.50. That'd be my bet. Things that are looking, like a daily short sell signal. On crypto, Ethereum posted a 13 on January 17th. And if you'll notice right here, 13 count, January 17th, you've been down ever since. That's only 2 days, but the 13 bar usually corrects off your trend, and it did. It went down 2%. Not huge, because it does have a catalyst. So I think it probably bounces off of this cloud, maybe 2300. Be my guess. Gold set up January 16th, 13 count. It's went down also. Now it's holding the top of the cloud on the Ichimoku cloud system. Could go sideways for a while. My guess could bottom out around 186. BNB, same thing, down. Probably going to bounce its head around this 295 to 291. Be my guess, maybe 288. XTZ 13 straight down. It's holding the cloud. It needs to hold that 93, 94 zone. 99, really $1. It's cracked the dollar mark today. That's your round number support. That doesn't look all that great. You know, it needs to hold this 93.9 or 939.939. It needs to hold that. If you go below that, that's technically a sell signal according to the Williams stop indicator. But weekly sells. Let's see. Weekly. That's CME. I need a weekly sell on crypto 9. Let's see what we come up with on this one. Quite a bit. This week you got Tau. That was January 1st. That was quite a ways back. That's on a weekly basis. Tau's actually up today, 8%. Of course, I sold it yesterday, so why wouldn't it not bounce since I sold it yesterday? Oh, man, that's the way my day's been going. My week, pretty much the last month, been going pretty bad. You nined out. You know, you've sold off ever since. This is your one price bar flip going down. I'm not buying that. I'll tell you that. SUI hit December 25th. Now, you went higher 3 weeks. But this week alone, you've dropped 10%, almost 11%. So, you know, that's not great. BAL, that's a decent short. It's on week 1 of your price bar flip. Same thing. Your Q, your SPY, Atom. This is week 3. Didn't really get much correction. Most time you'll get on your 3 bar, you'll get a retrace bounce coming down. This one really didn't get it. It's followed. You got it on your 2 week. You got a 6% bounce on week 2, and then week 3. Now you're down almost 5%. I would say this probably comes on down. Probably completes a 9 count. Maybe bounce off of your 817. Could bounce off of this 739. Joe, kind of same setup here. It didn't look that great. It's on a 3 down. This never even bounced off the 2. And 17% last week down. 8% down this week. Now, it's close to the cloud, so it could bounce somewhere around this 41, 42 zone. So you don't have a lot of volatility left. Now, if it goes through this cloud, you're probably going to test possibly the 25. So, you know, your will stop is 32.26. I was going to short that yesterday. Didn't do it. Could have made 5% today, but it just didn't. I don't know. That's Joe. Just didn't look great on a 4 hour. It looked like it needed to bounce, in my opinion, but I hate when that software does that. And I can pull it up on this other one faster probably, but JOE USD. I was going to short it on this other brokerage, but let's see. Yeah, it never did really get a bounce. You're making a lower low off of this flag pattern here. It's an upside down flag, a bear flag. So you see where it made, once you broke that point right there, 46.12, it may retest that sometime in the next 2 hours. It's actually bouncing now on a 1 hour. I would anticipate a retest of this 46.12, and then it probably continues down for at least another 5 hours. If you look at a 4-hour chart, you're only on bar 2. You could do 7 times 4. What is that? 28, 21, 20, 28, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. For better or worse, I don't know. AMC finally bounced after I sold it. Oh, man. I can't believe it. I sold it. Let me see. What day was this I saw? I think I sold bar 10. Went down 9, 10 days in a row, or 10, bad 10. That was a huge 10, which I started buying too early. I bought in around this 520. I bought some at 5. I bought some at 465. I think I bought some maybe about 420. I had over 1,000 shares of this, and it bottomed out around the 4. The 4.01 was the bottom. The very next day, it rallied 7.79%. I just didn't give it enough time, I guess. I should have waited for the bounce, but man, when you're underwater, I was almost down $1,000 on this trade, and at some point you got to cut it. I thought it was going to bounce this day. It didn't. Made a new lower low, so I cut it, and cut it a day too soon. What do they say? A day late and a dollar short. Well, that's pretty much where I was at here. But I would have had to get back up here to pretty much break even. My dollar cost average was somewhere around 470, 480. So I'd still be underwater. I might have got half my money back, but at some point, if it's not doing what you think it's going to do, you got to cut it. I was watching a weekly chart too, 9, 10. This is bar 11. I mean, you could go sideways for 2 more weeks before you get a significant, bounce. I think when you finally get it, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. You might get a 382, 684 be my first target. 652. You could get this 860, but this thing's pretty weak, beat up. Most stocks are going down. I'd leave it alone. I wouldn't touch it. What's Walgreens doing? Walgreens bounced for 5 weeks after I sold it. There again. I need just alert when I sell stuff and then people could buy, and you'll be a millionaire in no time. I guarantee you. It doesn't always work like that, but there's 1,000 bonk. Maybe time to do a little day trade on 1,000 bonk. Get it gone. We might not take this. I don't know. Let's take a look at it. That doesn't look bad. It's on a 5. I don't like buying 5s, but because that could still come down for 4 more hours, man. I don't like that. It's a nice bounce. I'll give you that, but it's probably off your volatility. Yeah, it is. Possibly, but I just don't like it. If it was on a 9 count, like over here, I'd probably take it, but it didn't work right here. I think I'd probably just leave it alone. I don't like it either way. I mean, it's due for a bounce. It is due for a bounce. It has made a lower low. I'd probably drop that down to there. That's your new low. 10,901. 10, 11, 12, 13. This is bar 14. You should get your bounce on 14. That's a tail. You got 2 hours left. to confirm, you really need a price bar flip on this. I don't like trading those. I'd like to short it, actually. I'd rather short it somewhere around this 11,952, most likely. Could be a 382, 12, whatever this is, 1289, 12089. That'd be my guess. Nice place to short it. If you go on a 1 hour, where do you fib that thing? I mean, that was always my hardest part, was trying to figure out where to put the Fibonacci. If you track it, I'm pretty sure this is what I put it right here. Off your first one red bar and drag it down to the lowest low point. That could be manipulation with this long of a tail. Could be some people trying to long, it's a bad setup. If you try to go long, they're going to trap you. If you try to short right here, your odds of success are not great. You're already on a daily -3. I mean, technically, you've been coming down for 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 9 days down already. I mean, you're technically on a 6 red bars and 5, I guess, red bars. But so, how much could this correct? That's the game you're playing. All right, we'll run a Fibonacci out the total thing here. Yeah, you could drop easily to this 007 zone, I think. Get that off of there. I don't need that. I don't need this one either. You need a long-term trend line. You could get above that trend line, you might have something. But for right now, till you get above that, you are in a major downtrend. Give me a 4-hour buy-in alert if it gets above that, but I seriously doubt it's going to do that anytime soon. 20,000%, and you don't expect a massive correction. Yeah, this thing's headed south for quite some time. You already could have made 67% on your money if you'd have shorted the 9. Say you shorted the 9 on a Sunday, you made nearly 50% on your money already betting against it, and didn't have to sweat a single week out of the whole thing. This week would have made you a little nervous because it did rally quite a bit. You gave up quite a bit of profit here. I mean, it rallied 37, almost 38% in a week. But man, that's pretty easy money right there if you could short that. But it's hard to do right now. I don't know. I'm at the point I'd about to just soon sit it out on the sidelines and wait till February, March. I may even wait till May before I go back in. I said I was going to get out. I got 2 bids today. I went on Bruin. I got one right here. I've got bids down here, 316, 217. GMX, I got filled on it somewhere today. I don't know exactly where I got filled, but I probably had a Fibonacci level on it, where I'm guessing Probably threw it off the 1 to the high. Probably bid the 49.03. I'm guessing. No, it's 45.25. I'm pretty sure that's where I bid the 618. And then I think I got another one down here at 42 something. Maybe 42.55, 57. Hope I don't have to sweat through that, but may just have to dollar cost average, from now till February. Hopefully we get that 30-day bounce around February 10th, starting February 15th, till March 15th. A little pullback, then a bounce again, hopefully around the halving event in April. I think we're like 90 days away from the halving event. Let me see. Go back to this. It says on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, 99 days till the halving event. So keep an eye on that. That and the ETH, I think that's due in like April, May, the Ethereum ETF. So that could be another catalyst for May. Could start another altcoin season around the 1st to the middle of May. That's what I'm guessing. And they'll front run that. The hedge funds are going to front run it. The smart money's going to front run it. Just keep an eye on it. Well, I'll keep making videos. Try to make one every week. I'm going to be working probably this weekend, so I may not get one out on Saturday, but I'll try to put one out on Sunday on the commodities and the futures. Anyway, we'll catch y'all later.